think I'm gonna need a lot of those. Welcome to hell. Yeah, I'm finally gonna do it. I've been putting this off for so many years, but I'm finally gonna clean up this mess. And the whole kabuki. There is just so much garbage here, and not just downstairs. Also, there's a loft area up there. But basically, the goal is just to sort through everything. Everything that I want to keep, we will keep and preserve. Everything else we'll just kind of throw away. That's why I set up this little sortation setup outside. So into the bucket I'm gonna throw mineral waste that I can just put into concrete projects. Here we have scrap steel. This is currently a mystery box. At the moment I'm not sure what I'm gonna put in there, but I'm sure something definitely. And do little wheelbarrows. I think I'm gonna just use them to haul some of the items into the main house attic, like books and stuff like that. Trash bags. Well, there is a lot of trash in there, so that's why I mentioned I'm gonna need a lot of those. Now everything that I can burn, you know, legally, into that trailer, and all the trash bags into that trailer. So I think I pretty much got everything covered, maybe besides glass. There is a lot of glass in there as well. But I think I'm just gonna wheelbarrow the glass into the main house, because I do have a glass container there. So later we're probably gonna have a bit of fun breaking stuff. Something like that. Now, in addition to the cleanup, I'm planning a couple of other things as well. Now, this building, I'm not really sure what will become of it in the future. There are some ideas, but we haven't really ironed them out at the moment. So one option would be a woodworking workshop. So that was my idea, and I think that would be a really cool project, because this has a really nice attic space where I could store a lot of dry lumber. I think that would be a really cool project, but I'm not really sure I'm gonna do that. The second option would be some type of a shed, just so you could store stuff like we have right now, but it has gotten obviously out of hand at this point. There's just mountains of garbage everywhere. There is no order anymore. At the moment, the most likely outcome is the first option, but you know, because that is still kind of far away. Definitely not this year, probably not even next year. So in the meantime, I'm thinking I'm gonna still continue using it as a storage shed, mostly for construction stuff. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna upgrade the lighting in this building, because that is just worthless. That doesn't light up anything. Even the light which is coming through the cracks of the house gives more light to the room than those two pieces of dirt. And then I was thinking maybe some proper shelves. Not like that. You know, something that would actually work. Also, Supermom requested that she wants like a corner for herself, for her tools, the garden stuff and like that. So most likely we're gonna make that corner into this side. Now I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, but I'm gonna go through the entire building. Hopefully by the end of this video, this shed actually looks like a shed, not a bunch of shit. And you know, we actually get like a useful building out of this. Right now it's just not even close. Now, like I said, I'm gonna go through everything and just kind of show you guys the most interesting items. Maybe we'll find some really cool looking items in this mess, because I don't even know what's in here, bro. There's just so much stuff, and most of it is junk, luckily. So my plan of attack is pretty simple. I don't have one, so I'm just gonna start from this end. Just gonna start from the table, try to clear one side of the wall, and then maybe we can build that shelf, or maybe we're gonna do the shelf on this side. firewood. Steel. Look at that, guys. A hand drill. Will I ever need it? No. But it's just a good little item. It's like a unique. I'm not gonna throw this away. Not so useful. Medium rice. Looks like we got a lot of these door hinges. Now I haven't thrown them away, but honestly, I don't think I need them. It's very unlikely. Although these hinges are actually pretty good. So I might just keep them for now. No, I mean, we can always throw them away in the future. Definitely don't need these things. These are pretty worthless to me. So all of these can get lost, definitely. Look at that. Poor man's anvil. Points of steel welded together. Whoa. Yeah, I remember this thing. I think it's like a rock crushing hammer or something like that. But dude, the hole is so small in it. And whatever stick you could fit in there, it would just immediately break. That's why it doesn't have a handle. I think this is some type of a trap. Right? Maybe for rabbits, I don't know. Definitely some type of a trap. Oh, these things, yeah. These things lock. I think it's like one of those bear traps. Then this thing opens up. Wonder if it still works. Oh, look at that, guys. Still works. Ah, rough. Don't need it though. I'm probably gonna get some comments about like, man, you should have not thrown that away, or something like that. Well, yeah, most likely. But nothing I can do about that. Oh look, there's another one. This one looks pretty bad though. Yeah. I wonder if it still works. Dude, look at how hard it is to get the thing into firing position. You need like pliers or something. It takes forever. Probably gonna explode. Whoa. I think it works. Oh look, there's a fire. Well, not anymore. And spawns the fire repairman. But dude, I'm gonna keep this. I'm not gonna throw this. Although this is a junk water hose. You know, I can actually nicely use this. Not sure where, but I'm not gonna throw this away just yet. No, this is junk. Don't need this. What's in the box, bro? Hopefully not TNT. Ooh, antique stuff. Some type of a really old camera. Kuidas see keberniitsit ära teha? Liimitud siia või? Looks like it's bolted to the housing, I don't know. But what is that? Fade 3. Again, make out what the upper letter is. Hey, maybe we should switch this thing out with the GoPro. This looks a lot beefier. Obviously, I'm not gonna throw this away. Really old pension document. Look at the date, guys. 1939. Holy hell. That's old. I have no idea who these people are. Holy hell, man. Look at that chick. So hot. Hopefully she's not related. That would be weird. These are pictures that I've never seen before. Party. Not so much. So many gentlemen. Must be important businessmen. Yeah, honestly, I have no idea who these people are. Or what is this doing here? Russian map, don't need that. Piece of paper, always need that. Oh man, look at this thing. This is really old paper, man. Wonder what the year is on this thing. 1901. Holy hell! Look at that paper. It's like it's about to crumble. Some type of I don't even know what book this is. Bunch of old pictures again. Why did everyone have a mustache? What? Printed 1914. That's a lot. This might be cool. Some things have changed now. A lot of postcards and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go through those. But I'm not gonna throw this stuff away as well. This box will go to the main house's attic, where it will sit another 100 years, hopefully. We got that water thing. I think the motor still works on it, but maybe you can repurpose this thing for something else. I'm not really sure if I want to throw it away. I'm gonna keep it for now, but I'm not sure at the moment. if you can do anything about it. Maybe you guys have some ideas.
Look at that, guys. Fuck.
I found the cuckoo clock thing, right? I think this is one of them, but there should be one more. I told you I have it. Didn't I tell you I have it? Now I'm not gonna keep any of those. I might need this though. Not sure at the moment. Mineral waste. Look at this, guys. It's some type of a clock. Or maybe this is from this clock. Makes sense, right? You know, I'm not gonna throw this away. This seems like a pretty cool thing. I think it's like handmade by someone. And before we continue downstairs, I wanna focus on the upstairs a bit. Nothing much interesting so far. I got a couple of more of those cool looking hand drills. Then this type of a burning tool. It's for burning wood. I'm guessing for that. I'm not gonna throw that away. Then we have this very interesting thermometer. Maybe it's just a standard mercury thermometer, but guys, check it out. I'm not really sure what that means. I wonder what that red liquid is. Is that mercury? That seems pretty cool. This seems pretty interesting item. Definitely not gonna throw this away. Now, if you guys know what that red liquid is, do let me know. Might need these. No idea what for, but. Oh yeah, we use this to press apple juice or apple cider. That seemed to work out pretty good. So I'm not gonna throw this away. Oh, there was this. The handle is broken, clearly, but 55 revolutions per minute. What? It's not Russian? Huh? Makes no sense. That makes no sense. Too bad it's broken, plus it's missing parts. Maybe we'll find something, but yeah, definitely not gonna throw this away though. This seems like a pretty unique item. I also found some drill bits, steel drill bits, and those technically last forever. I'm gonna focus a bit down here now. Now it has a broken lead, and I figured maybe I can use that one instead. Yeah, look at that. Perfecto. That's why I didn't want to throw that one away. Although I'm pretty sure I don't need that thing. It's pretty heavy. But you know, same deal. I'm just gonna go over some stuff in nitro mode, and if we find something interesting, then we'll go over it. Okay, that was all pretty much worthless garbage, so I didn't even bother to look in the bag. Yeah, but I would say so far going pretty good. Now the tricky question here is what I'm gonna do with this thing. Because I do have a lot of them, but not many of the same make and model. It's like a bunch of different things. Technically, I have like only one bathroom that I need to construct, and that's in the cabin, but I don't even know when that is happening. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna get rid of all of them. Maybe just keep the really big ones. I mean, this is pretty plain and boring, right? This is a bit more interesting, but there's only like 4 of them, so I can't really build much with that. So I'm just thinking I'm gonna get rid of them. Yeah, I know guys, it's a bit sad, but you know, at the same time it's not really. There are lots of different sizes, different shades of colors. You couldn't really put anything big together from out of those styles anyway. Oh, look at the bright side, at least now they're gonna go to a better place. They're just gonna hide under one of my future concrete projects. I mean, that's a very noble cause. About some of these locks, guys, remember you said that these things are really expensive. Let's kind of quickly check it out. What's this? EL495. Now I don't think I'm gonna need these, but and so I'm just gonna probably throw them away. But quickly gonna check out the price. Okay. What? Dude, are you kidding me? Is this thing over $1,000? Holy hell, man. I still don't need it, but now I'm not gonna throw it away. What about this thing? LC305. That's not that bad. Was it this one? Yeah, this guy can stay in the box. No, this has some wires coming out of it, so this has to be expensive, right? EL480 solenoid lock, 655 euros. Okay then, so these things are going under my pillow. Everything else is junk. Woof! Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go like cocaine moding until we hit something interesting. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think we can almost start with the shelf build now. But first, I did find some interesting items. We placed them on the table there, so let's just kind of go over them quickly. Might be, might not be interesting. Okay, let's see what we have here. Start off this one. It seems like pretty old thing, or many things, but it's mostly photo albums, I'm guessing. No phone. Hey, look, that's my grandpa. Look at that. My grandpa on a with his tractor. Look at that. What is that? I think that's like Belarus or something like that. Oh, look at that, guys. I got grandpa, grandma, super mom, super aunt, all in one frame. The rest of the album is empty though. Only like 5 pictures in it. Still priceless. This looks pretty old. Yeah, it's pretty old. I have no idea who these are. Bunch of dead people, most likely. Yeah, if the name is correct, then that's Supermom. Look at that. Holy hell. Such gentlemen. Look at that. Everyone has a mustache. I guess it was a thing back in the day. Check it out, guys. That was our dog. His name was Rambo. We had him a long time ago. Actually, we had several of them. They were all named Rambo. I definitely want to save this box. This is a lot of grandpa and grandma stuff. Also, Supermom is involved there somewhere. I wonder what this is. I have no idea. That's pretty interesting. It's the same thing. Maybe. Is this a Geiger counter? Check for radiation? I have no idea, man. We got another camera, maybe? Yeah, a camera. I think these things are not supposed to come out of its housing. So we got like a leather cover for it. Maybe that means something to you guys. Whoa. It has a secret compartment, look at that. Put this away as well before I break it. I wonder what's in here. A light? What is happening? What are these things? Maybe it's broken, I don't know. Where's the dry? Doesn't seem to work. It's in that confusing language, I can't understand anything. Maybe these things are part of a camera film, perhaps. Just gonna open one up. There was a lot of these, by the way. Some type of a paper. I'm pretty sure it's for camera or photography work. Bunch of more photo albums. Not gonna go through these. They got a pretty interesting drill bit though. Very interesting chuck end. Maybe it's part of a hand drill setup. Now this could be interesting. Maybe even worth something. Okay, this is empty, so that's not worth anything. Oh, wait. Where's this sneaky bastard? I think this is part of a film. Is that so? Or music, maybe? This is definitely before my time. Brand new, still unopened. Oh. Yeah. Huh. Riga. I know that place. Been there a couple of times. Such a thick mirror. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Good for shaving. I don't really know what to make of this setup. Honestly, I don't even know what they are. I have to ask Supermom. She probably knows. This is definitely before my time. Now here we got something that is kinda on my time, but still quite old. So we got a lot of these. I think these are veneer or something like that. Discs. I think I even have the player for them. Doesn't work though. And I think these are my dad's actually. He listened to a lot of these things back in the day. This is basically like a Blu-ray, I guess. Only not so blue. Maybe a black-ray. Yeah, this one, this actually might be worth something. To me though, it's just paperweight. Oh, and it's pretty heavy. Guys, I found a lot of... Actually, guys, I found a lot of these different dining wear. All these boxes are just filled with stuff. I don't even know what to do with it. No, I'm gonna ask Supermom what she thinks about it. Maybe we'll throw most of it away. Perhaps we'll keep some sets, but you know, basically it's just... No, I don't need stuff like that. That's worthless. But maybe these bigger ones... I mean, look at that. I mean, that's something that maybe Thor would have his afternoon snack on. These are pretty cool. And this is pretty cool as well. Maybe I can display some of this stuff in the cabin. Thailand. I've never been, so I don't know who got them. I think this is part of a door setup. This is a bit different. I'm not sure where this is from. what's next. Something's wrapped in newspaper. Then it has to be important. Feels like some glass. Yeah, probably from a sporting event, like a football. Yep, most likely. It looks pretty cool. I'm not gonna throw this stuff away. I'm afraid that I need to build a couple of more cabins though, considering the amount of dining ware we have. Oh look, more. Now this is a German beer bottle, bro. More of that Thailand stuff. Okay, this is pretty much a generic piece of crap, don't need that. Hopefully there's more glass. Oh look, more glass. And a vine cone. Smells like a bunch of dust. Oh, this looks pretty cool. Definitely gonna keep that. I think this is part of the set. Everything else seems pretty pointless to me. Ooh. So fancy. I bet that's gold. Smells like gold. And more of that stuff. It's probably worthless, but I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what to make of this. No, I'm not really sure. It looks like a painting of sorts, but it has this weird back on it. It's made out of aluminium. It's kind of weird. I also found this saw. I think this is one of those two-man saws, right? Both the handles are missing, plus it's missing a bunch of teeth. So I'm gonna throw this away. I don't need this. Calculator. Dude, I always need one. I'm gonna put it in my back pocket. What the hell? I wonder what room does this unlock. Look at that. That looks pretty cool. Made out of leather. Piece of art. You know, my grandma was a medic, so, and that's for checking blood pressure, right? I'm pretty sure this still works. Seems like a pretty cool little item. Exactly what I wanted. Now there was this interesting lamp as well. Probably like a very expensive lamp if you want to buy something like this. It's a bit more modern, I would say, but you know, it's kind of broken and I'm gonna throw it away. I don't need it. You know, that's about it from this side of the room. There were a couple of more items, but Honestly, I'm not really sure. Probably I'm just gonna throw these away. I don't know why, but my grandpa probably collected them. There's quite a bit of them, multiple boxes. Check out these bulbs though. These things are huge, man. What is it, like 200 watts? No, 500 watts. What the hell? Quite a bulb. But these are probably not that important. There's a little box here. I'm gonna throw all of them away. Just kind of to compare the quality though. You know the stuff that they sell these days? The casing is all made out of cheap plastic. And look at this, guys. Aluminium. The casing is made out of aluminium. This thing will last forever. Now compared to the plastic ones, I don't have any... Oh, there's actually... This thing is just complete junk. Never buy that. Now, the main issue with the plastic version is that the heat from the bulb actually breaks the plastic down. So in about a couple of years, the plastic just kind of turns this very brittle and hard. So basically, if you like touch it, it will break. Not the case with this though. Although it's probably not aluminium, maybe it's zinc coated steel. Yeah, probably that. Couple of them though, I'm not gonna break. I mean, this looks pretty cool. Maybe like paint it up one day and display it somewhere. And the crazy thing about this is that it requires 3 phases to work. That bulb is so huge. There's another one as well. It doesn't have the protective casing around it, but look at this thing. It's like a street light. Also requires 3 phases to run. Look at that. The amount of power required to run these lights. Can't even comprehend that these days, right? In addition to that, a lot of books, like I mentioned before. And these are old history books, school books from quite a long time ago. Most of it is probably junk. But I'm not gonna throw this away. I'm gonna properly store these in the main house's attic. That's gonna have like a dry room, and I know in this barn they're constantly in the moisture. I'm kind of surprised no mold on them so far. They're pretty okay, but you know, they're probably better off there, or maybe we'll just kind of give them away one day. Maybe somebody will appreciate them a bit more. But anyway, I'm almost finished with that side. I just need to check out what's under the table over there. There's a couple of items which might be interesting. Good news, guys. More books. Well, that's an expensive mess. I had no idea they were even there. That's self-leveling compound, guys. It's not cement. This stuff actually costs money. Oh man, that smells so bad. It smells like cat pee, but 10 times worse. What? Where's my pillow? This actually looks pretty interesting. I'm not sure if I want to throw this away, although I'm pretty sure I don't need it. It's a fireplace door. It's not warped. It's actually in a pretty good condition. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one, although I'm pretty sure I don't need it. Unless I build like a smoker one day. But I'm not into that. I'm not really sure. Rocks. You know, when throwing stuff away, you have to be aggressive. You can't have any thoughts like, hey, I might need that one day. That's a big no. Don't do that, guys. Then you will never be able to clean anything up. I mean, for example, like this. What am I supposed to do with this crap? And then we have this thing. Hey, I might need that one day. Hey, I might need that one day. Wait, what just happened? Okay, so I have some electric motors here and a couple of gasoline engines. Now, when I was planning this video out, I thought I'm gonna test all of them just to confirm if they're bad or not. But I'm not gonna waste my time with that right now. I'm just gonna store them. I'm gonna take them away at the moment. Maybe I'm gonna build like a box for them or something. And I'm gonna store them back in this building. And maybe one day we'll do that testy thing. Right now I'm not gonna waste any time with that. But you know, I'm pretty sure this motor still works because my grandpa used it. I think it's like a 5 kilowatt electric motor or something like that. So this is probably the biggest thing I have. The other ones are slightly. Three kilowatt. The bearing feels good. It's just the fan is just rubbing against the fan shroud. I think this also works. You can't really make anything out of that, sadly. But I think it's about 1.5 kilowatts, perhaps. Even has a buoy on it. Foodmaker 2000, definitely need that. I'm not really sure what model this thing is. Looks like it's maybe an air-cooled gasoline engine. I mean, that's an air box right there. It pulls air from down there, cools the head that way, perhaps. Looks like a complete unit. 2-cylinder. Not sure about the model though. Oh, I think it even has a starter on it. Look at that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a starter. Definitely requires some service, that's for sure. But you know what I've been told about this. Oh, by the way, this is a Soviet-made gasoline motor. And what several people actually have told me, it's absolute junk. Even if you buy it brand new from the store, it will break in like 2 minutes. Basically, it's just garbage. And it belongs in the garbage disposal. But I'm not gonna throw it just away. Maybe I'm gonna tinker with it in the future. I mean, I can't lose that opportunity, right? it seems pretty complete at the moment. It's just missing a couple of things. But I think that's like a great content material there. Try to get that thing running one day. Although it's pretty pointless. I think it even had a engine dipstick somewhere. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That actually looks pretty clean oil, right? It smells pretty bad though. I'm not really sure what this is for. It's pretty seized up, but it says on the bottom line at least Helsingfors, Finland. Helsingfors. What is that, the town? I'm not really sure. And Maskian and Prodikonat. Probably some Finnish word. I don't know how to pronounce that. But what do you think this thing is for? It looks like it has like a oil dipstick at the bottom, or that's perhaps something else. It's most likely missing some parts. Currently I'm not really sure what this item would be for. So I'm not gonna throw this away as well. Looks like a, I think something was there as well. Maybe. Another one of those Soviet engines. Air cooled, single cylinder. Fuel tank seems pretty empty. Airbox seized. Fuel filter empty. Engine moves. Compression feels pretty good. Don't see any oil though. That's probably junk as well, right? Yeah, most likely. But same story, I'm not gonna throw this away. Maybe one day we'll tinker with them. Although I'm not an expert on gasoline. Well, actually engines overall. Not even close. You know, honestly, I'm like Jon Snow. Only better. I know nothing, but I do everything. Joku tõmbles. Let's go, Baba. Looks like a bunch of books, a jerry can. I'm gonna clear this out, then we can demolish these tables. Look at that, guys. I think we're actually progressing towards something. Definitely, right? Abrasive cutoff disc for stone. Man, I had no idea. I thought it was only diamond. Is this better somehow? Not sure. But anyway, guys, yeah, I think some progression has been made. I mean, definitely better than that side, right? Yeah, emptiness is somewhat better than a giant mess. But I'm gonna start building those shelves now. I'm gonna make something simple like pallets at the bottom, and then there's gonna be a level 1, 2, at least 3 levels. Yeah, one at the very top, there, and then pallets at the bottom. I'm gonna do something like that, but right now I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go eventually. Right now I'm just gonna do that wall and this wall. The width will only be about 60 centimeters. I'm not gonna make it any wider than that. It doesn't need to be super wide. I love the fact that I can just go to my sawmill shed and grab what I need. I really hate sawmilling, but this stuff is just great. Oh, very convenient. Now, if life was as easy as building shells, then everyone would be super happy. I think it's not quite strong still though. Yeah, I definitely need to add some extra legs. Maybe I will, I don't know, park something on it. Kinda heavy. But I think I'm gonna add the plates first. I have some 10mm OSB. I hope that's enough. Now, last year I bought a bunch of those panels. Actually, I bought them for the attic room inside the main house. I wanted to build some type of enclosed room here, but I'm gonna put that project on a hold for now. Maybe I'm gonna do it during the winter time when you can't really do anything outside. But I'm afraid that by that time I'm probably gonna like use up this pile. I've been taking them to different projects every now and then. Still have quite a bit left, but yeah. But it's not really a problem. I mean, at least they will go to a good cause. Hopefully it's thick enough though. This is, I think it's 15 or 12. 12, yeah. Uusi 2,7. Look at that. 2 plus 2 equals something else. No, I think this is fine. Maybe add a couple of extra supports on the bottom. I'm not sure about these things. And maybe I have some idea what to put up there. Like pipes and stuff. Then this will become handy. Just gonna make them all look even at least. cigars. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Yeah, technically I can start sorting out things and just kind of storing them on the shelf already. And as more room opens up, I can continue the shelves. As of right now, I think I'm gonna make like a single shelf on that wall, with the second level, so the level will be the same. And on that wall, I'm gonna make something similar, maybe the exact copy, or maybe the shelves will be a bit wider. Now I did this 60 because I could just cut the panel in half and get like 2 pieces of shelf. So I was kind of thinking not to waste anything. And maybe this is fine as well. Don't need anything wider. Yeah, I did some expert calculation. I should be able to fit 4 pallets down here. Almost. But anyway guys, I'm gonna try to pack the entire shelf full now, and hopefully we'll be able to make some extra room. Oh, you're not gonna believe this, man. The shade is basically empty. Still got room left over. Holy hell. Well, apart from the loft area, but we'll deal with that later. Found some interesting stuff downstairs. Ta-da! No more crap. It's all outside now. Man. Look at the trailer, bro. I'm not even halfway finished that. Rough. This thing ended up being useful after all. Bobcat was needed elsewhere. Plus the scrap steel bin is full. Had to bring another one. And those things I'm gonna put that back later. Got some aluminium in the corner. I'm gonna sort that out separately. Couple of steel tables. I'm probably gonna scrap one and keep the other for maybe outside projects. Put some wheels on it. Would be great for that. It's still full of paint, so it will add weight to the scrap bin pile. Just don't tell anyone. although there's no steel here. And that's about it. Now I'm gonna decided to throw this thing away as well. This is a locker cabinet from actually my formal workplace. It surprisingly did not get a lot of glass. But you know, before we proceed, maybe let's have a bit of fun. Yeah, don't forget about the protective eyewear now. I need a welding mask here. It almost seems unfair to break this thing. The glass is so thick, bro. Look at that, it's like, I'm guessing about 8 millimeters. It's so heavy as well. But I don't need it, it's useless to me. Look at that. Pointless. Need to hit it at the right angle. This part is the strongest part. I guess not. But anyway guys, let's check out some of the treasure I discovered on this side. Nothing much interesting, but I think it would be still worth showing. I got a couple of nice little oil lamps, I think these are called, right? Or maybe they're gas lamps. Not sure. Cute little toy. And that's pretty cool. I think they're supposed to dance somehow. I think it's broken though. Looks pretty cute. Another one. So much love, look at that. Dude, time is running out. We gotta finish this video fast. Some rusty stuff. I think that's one of those oil lanterns again. Maybe this is regular, just put a candle in there or something like that. Now I'm not gonna throw this stuff away, this is like antique stuff, so might be cool to keep those. Look at that, guys. Oh. I think this is the smoker for a beehive, right? Maybe. Cool little hammer. This was my... I think it was my grandpa's manual soldering iron. I think this is the thing. You're just gonna heat that up in a fire and then solder away. Some type of scissors. I think this was used to trim sheep fur, right? Maybe someone can confirm that. Not really sure. Wonder how. Yeah, got cardboard pretty good. I think these are cannonballs because they're made out of entirely steel. Very heavy. Right? I think so. Couple of saw blades. Really funky looking axe, or maybe it's a pickaxe. And this is definitely a pickaxe. And I wasn't sure what this was until someone told me, and it's actually a scale. Now everything apart from the scale I'm gonna throw away because I don't need it. scrap. Then we got that thing. Pretty sure this was to shim down cabbage heads. Now this thing is pretty interesting. As it's quite far away from home. Caddy back from the land of sunshine. California, USA. How did this end up here, on this side of the ocean? Probably worthless, but I'm not gonna throw this away. I had another one as well, but this is more local. Estonian butter. I'm gonna keep both of them. It's good to store some air in them. I got another Soviet chair. Always need those. Another one of those things. Steve came for a visit and he told me that these were used to separate stuff from butter, like fat or foam or something like that. I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention while he was talking. But this seems to be not functional. Maybe you need to put the gear in somewhere. At least the lever moves. Same deal, I'm gonna keep all of them. This is antique stuff. Gonna need it for something. This is interesting. Maybe. So, this is homemade soap. It smells pretty good. Honestly guys, it smells really good. And obviously I'm not gonna throw this away because I'm actually planning to use this stuff at the sauna. Now I was looking for this about a couple of months ago because I ran out of soap at the sauna and I was like, we should have like an entire box of that thing in the barn somewhere. So I'm gonna go grab that. I'm not gonna buy anything. But dude, I couldn't find this. It was hidden under something and I couldn't just find this box. Now I did, and yeah, I'm gonna take this to the sauna actually, keep it there. But let's check that crap out. I got like a steel circle thing, water pipe maybe, I don't know. We're gonna keep that. That's pretty good, I guess. Then we have a lot of these pots. I'm not really sure what to call these, but these things are made out of either aluminium or cast iron. For example, this is cast iron. Aluminium, 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 aluminium. This is cast. That's also gassed. And a couple of milk cans back there. So these things are actually pretty good, especially the two bigger ones. I heard that these are also in demand. And I'm definitely not gonna throw these away. Also, these two. And sadly this thing is missing some parts, like that, and I think that was broken. Oh, we have one. So one goes somewhere there. But I didn't find the second piece, sadly. However guys, these are also in high demand apparently. Now I will technically never use these, definitely. But I'm also not gonna throw them away. These are also cast iron pieces. They're very heavy. And yeah, antique stuff. Gonna nicely keep that. Oh, now I noticed there's also a drive shaft over there. And then we have this little jewel. No, not this one. It even functions, look at that. All the gears are moving. Kuradi, kindlasti kinni. I'm pretty sure this was used to cut hay, perhaps. Cardboard is almost like hay, right? So you can do a little bit of that testing. Look at that, guys. Still works. Very good, even. Really good for cutting cardboard up, right? And look at that. Yeah, definitely not gonna throw this thing away. Maybe you should lube it up, put some oil in it. Yeah, just to make sure that nothing seizes up. What do you think? Man, it's a lot more smooth now. Like, once you go off on its own. Maybe there was an extra function with this gear as well. Not sure. Oh, we got a grease fitting there, maybe. No, that's not a grease fitting. Pretty good item, I would say. I'm gonna keep them there at the moment until I can figure out a good spot for them. I would like to continue with the shelf building now, but there's still some chunk upstairs, so sort that out quickly. I think there's not a lot of stuff there. A little bit. Yeah, that's about it. Couple of lost cousins. I'm gonna quickly sort through this mumbo jumbo and see if there's anything interesting here. Sadly not much of anything. Bunch of garbage basically. Maybe like a couple of items to point out. You got this little scale. It seems to work still, and it's from 1958. So I'm thinking I'm gonna put it in the workshop. I don't have a scale there at the moment, and this is up to 3 kilograms. I think it's gonna be somewhat helpful. I think it seems to move on the thing nicely. Yeah, a lot of old school wood timer tools, stuff like this, and a mallet, just to point you in the head if you do stupid things. I don't really need these, definitely not. I will never use them, but I'm not gonna throw them away as well. I'm gonna let the next dude deal with this junk. Someone beyond me. A bunch of more old photo albums and stuff. I'm not gonna go through them. You guys have suffered enough. There guys, I think that's everything. Squeeze this there as well. Yeah, I gotta batch that hole up later, definitely. Must not forget about that, or it's gonna mess up my super shelf. But other than that, guys, look at that. It's entirely filled now. And I still have a little bit of stuff left over. So I definitely need to build more shelves. And, well, I'm definitely gonna build more, yeah. Still have plenty of opportunity in that end. Plus, somewhere there. But still, this is already a lot better considering what we started this video with. I mean, you couldn't really find anything in here before. I mean, at least now you can have some hope if you want to find something. But guys, before I continue with the shelf building, now I want to deal with that stuff now. You know, Steve works at a recycle center from time to time, and I'm gonna try to bring all that stuff there to his workplace. But obviously I can't use this trailer as it is because, well, I'm pretty sure if I go like this, then half the stuff will be gone when I reach Steve's place. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, you have to pay less, right? But yeah, I'm gonna actually use a different trailer. I have that Santa Claus's red trailer as well. I mean, this is a bit better suited for that situation, right? Plus it's a bit bigger. Maybe I can actually fit more stuff on it. So let's pack this thing up and try to get rid of the junk.
Where's the cable thing? Oh. Maybe it's not required in Finland. Doubt though.
Angry.
What the fuck?
I'm about 10 seconds away from getting totally screwed. Better hurry. Good. Rake moment, straight in the eyelid. Yeah, I think it's like the 5th time it's raining today. Also about the same yesterday. Now this year has been kind of weird because we did not have any what's her face, the spring, yeah, that thing. We did not have any of that spring nonsense, and it looks like summer is also non-existent. This is more like autumn right now. It's cold, it's constantly rainy, feels like I'm in UK. Maybe in July things will pick up. But guys, I'm not complaining. I actually prefer this weather over really hot summer days. Those are actually pretty bad. Those are, to be honest, pretty bad. I don't really like those. So I'm not complaining. But I wanted to ask you guys, maybe you know what this panel is made out of. It's kind of weird. I tried to saw it with the sawing, and well, it did cut it somewhat. And look what happened to the blade. That blew pretty fast. It's very heavy, the panel itself. Kind of feels like it's made out of concrete, but not quite there. Maybe somewhere in the middle. At first I thought it's like a waterproof plywood board, but once I got into it, there were no visible veneer pieces inside. It seems to be like a... I'm not really sure what to even think about this panel. That's the insides of it. Maybe it's made out of plastic, although it smelled of wood. It's super straight, very strong. Maybe I'm gonna keep this panel. Maybe I'm not gonna throw this thing away. It seems pretty durable. Perhaps we can use it for something. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go to Steve's workplace now and try to drop off my load. It's kind of funny that everything nicely fit into that trailer. Well, to be honest, I took like 5 loads to the burn pile. So, not that bad. Let's go. Stupid trash can. Stupid wind. Where the hell does this thing even is?
Head east. Head east toward Route 158, then turn left onto Route 158.
Yes, mistress. Wait, what?
GPS signal lost. 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 GPS signal lost.
Man, that chick is totally lost. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Sadly, there are no stars in the sky to follow the recycle center.
Continue on Route 158 for 5 kilometers.
Thank you for the information, mistress.
GPS signal lost.
Okay. It's actually not far away. It's only showing about 9 minutes. I'm just cruising until something interesting happens. Maybe there's a rabbit that will hit. I'm kind of hungry.
In 600 meters, turn left to stay on Route 158.
I called up Steve and he said he's extremely busy at the moment. There's like a lot of people there. So might be a bit of time until we actually get to dump the load. Like a small town in Estonia. Nice little community to live in, I would say. It's mostly pine. It mostly has pine forests throughout the city.
In 300 meters, slight left. Slight left, then turn right onto Route 158. Take the next left, then turn right onto Route 158.
You told me to go right, bro. I went right.
Take the next right onto Route 158.
Are you sure? Maybe we'll ought to go straight.
In 300 meters, turn left.
I was supposed to turn up.
Take the second left.
Second left. What are you talking about? I can't take the second left. I have to take the first left.
In 500 meters, turn left onto Route 152.
Who told me second left? That was incorrect. Perse ausse mind läbi juhatad, ma ei saa aru. Vittu oleks võinud ju kuradi
In 400 meters, turn left onto Route 152. Turn left onto Route 152, then turn right.
Why is the GPS making me zigzag through small pathways right now? Could have gone through the thing.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
I like that van. Such fine communities here, man. I bet they can have Josephs though. Maybe. I mean, just imagine if you live there. I would definitely want to have like a Joseph next to the building. No?
In 200 meters, your destination will be on the left.
Oh, there we go. We have arrived. Which way do I go? Ah, Stevie's there. No tere.
Mul asi väike järjekord on enne sind.
Ja.
Las ta sõida selle Siimaxiga peale, sealtpoolt sinna peale ja siis mine sina peale.
Okay, sealtpoolt jah?
Jah, aga noh, kõik see praht läheb vaata tollest siukest tronke seal tühjendab.
See, kus see kutt on praegu?
Jah.
Okei.
Jah, põhimõtteliselt. Teine hall on ka tühi kus juures.
Elektroonika läheb eraldi kuhugi?
Jah, selle jätta peale.
Jah, okei. $2.4 tons. What? Okay, well, I'm gonna go unload and then we'll see how much junk do I have. 246 kilos. Not that bad actually. I thought it's gonna be more, a lot more actually. Didn't really need to pay much, like 30 euros, but I got a little discount from Steve. Yay! Plus, he gave me like a light indicator for the kilowatts. Look at that. That's like a little bonus. But yeah, let's go back now. I still have loads of work to do. Can't wait for that bit. Okay guys, so now that I got rid of the absolute garbage, I can continue. Yeah, I need some new lights, man. I can't even tell if the lights are on or not. But now I need to build some new shelves. And I'm thinking I'm gonna do like a quick time lapse about this part. It's probably gonna take me a bit of time, plus it's quite boring. So let's make this happen quickly. I mean, plan is pretty simple. I'm just gonna do one shelf into that wall, maybe I'm not really sure at the moment. We'll see in the time lapse. And something similar on this wall that I did there. Plus, this will be Super Mom's work table. Somewhere where she could put her own stuff. She didn't have that option before, but I will give it to her. And in this corner, I was kind of thinking for a long time what to put here. And I think I'm just gonna make it into like a tool rack. Stuff like that, basically. Put them over here nicely. So I'm gonna start off with this and then keep moving forward. Oh, and I'm probably gonna do something upstairs as well, but currently not sure what. Let's get to work. Check it out, guys. Table. Mida sa sääst tahad, rott raisk? Sure munn. Table for a queen. Look at that. Supermom has her personal work table now. What a colossal moment. And she always wanted something in this building. And she had something, but it was just too small and it was completely filled with garbage anyway. I think she would be happy with this one. And overall, I'm pretty satisfied how the shelving situation kind of turned out. It even looks pretty neat. Got the triple shelves on both sides of the building, then I got that thing over there, plus a couple of extra pieces up there, and then the huge table. I think this was a very useful upgrade, definitely, considering what we had before. Most definitely. About the loft area though, I think I'm not gonna do anything up here. And currently it's empty, and I figured maybe I can store like insulation stuff up here, like the Strio foam and rock wool stuff. I mean, that's pretty lightweight, and I can nicely stack them in a box. And I figured if I like build some type of boundaries, then it's gonna be a bit annoying to get those large pieces up here. So I'm just gonna anchor the ladder down somewhere, and then yeah, I'm not gonna do anything else up here. Somewhere in the center, I guess, would work. I mean, the ladder is a bit funky looking, but you know, my grandpa built this and it works. So I don't see the reason to scrap this. Just gotta make sure it doesn't move. Also, how is it to come downstairs? I mean, going up is not a problem, but and that spot works a bit better because you can grab onto the roof pieces when coming down. A bit safer. Yeah, I want to install those pieces now. I always buy gable in rolls like those. I think it's a bit cheaper than buying smaller pieces. Plus it's very convenient to unroll them if they're like on a wall somewhere. One, 2, 3. Yeah. no man. Selle peale ei viitsinud mõelda, onju. Paneme umbes mööda kõik. That could have gone a bit better. Measure twice, guys, and then keep measuring until you die, because you will never get it right anyway. Do a bit of electricity now. I got some LEDs for this joint. It has some numbers on it. I mean, they have to be better than those two, right? Those are utterly worthless. What changed, bro? It's even darker in here. So useless. So useless. Oh, man. What's that? Fiber. Interesting. And this will only take solid wire. Be sure of that. You need to push it in there. Oh, look at that. Even works with fiber. Yeah, this is fine. Esimene kuhugi siia, siis teisele poole. Siit läbi lammustada. Tõsi teguda. Jala kinni. See teeb mis ei tööta. Kõik on demuna. Man, that's already like 10 times better. Oh, that's pretty good. It lights up the shelf area nicely. And before you had to come here, now if you wanted to find something, you always needed like a headlamp or something like that. But this should be a lot better now. Oh, and you couldn't really find anything before, even with the headlamp. I mean, even if you looked, even if you had the Hubble Space Telescope here and you tried to find something, you could not find anything, dude. Not even through that. I'm betting it's gonna be a lot better with 2 on that side as well. Oh, now I can see the graph. Try dirt, guys. It will burn very well. Wasn't that fun? Honestly, guys, I would have used that yellow tank over there for this part, but no, as you can see, the guy is kind of grounded at the moment, quite literally. So I'm gonna save that little football whenever I get Joseph ungrounded. So there's like something to look forward for. I had like an inner voice telling me, lift it higher, you're gonna hit the ground. But dude, there's a reason why I'm not listening to that guy. I think I would be in jail if I listened to that guy. That's one weird dude. Guys, I think mission accomplished. I think we're pretty much finished now. Actually, I'm pretty happy how it came out. I was kind of joking with Santa Claus on the phone, and well, this was about a week ago now, and I told him I'm cleaning up the shed or barn. Not really sure what the proper term for this building would be, but anyway, he told me that, well, good, I'm gonna bring more stuff. And then the guy did arrive yesterday, and he did bring some stuff. A couple of rolls of duct tape. That's a vapor barrier. Good quality vapor barrier. Probably very expensive. More insulation. I always need that, right? It just feels so warm. Look at that, guys. Dirt. I was really low on that. You know, Supermom is gonna roll by today, so I'm gonna try to get her reaction of the place as well. I'm super happy to have like a place to store this stuff. Oh man, it's quite heavy. I wonder how much a roll of this plastic would cost. Probably not the cheapest stuff. You know, Santa Claus has saved me an absolute ton of money when I'm doing all sorts of projects around the place. I mean, just yesterday I needed to buy some screws, and I bought 5 boxes of screws, and I had to cough up 150 euros for that. Wow, that's just crazy expensive, man. In addition to the other stuff, he brought a couple of weird items as well. So we got like a firefighting hose, basically. It's out from a retirement home. They wanted to replace it out because they didn't like the smell of the hose. For real, guys. That's the reason they wanted to replace it out. So they bought brand new hose and they were gonna throw this away, but Santa Claus thought, hey, might need this, and bring it here. It doesn't have like a weird smell, in my opinion. It's just plain rubber smell. Yeah, plain rubber smell. I don't know. Is the new hose made out of something else? Or maybe they added a bit of cologne to the new hose. It's kind of weird. Kind of weird reason to throw out a perfectly good hose just because they don't like the smell. Luckily I saved those little rollers. These things. Now I've had them for years now, and I figured, hey, I might need them one day to roll something on them, so I did not throw them away. Good thing I didn't, because I don't think I'm gonna like start fighting fires or something like that. But it would be good if the hose was nicely rolled up somewhere, right? At least it will look nice. Maybe. Even has convenient hose. Sadly, I don't have a third roller, so I'm just gonna store it as is. No, actually I do have one, but dude, that is way too big and heavy. Not worth it. I'm probably gonna continue with some firewood shed build, so I'm gonna need some cable there for sure, and this is almost empty. Then I can stack it on that. But anyway, guys, I think this is about it. Pretty happy how. Oh yeah, that thing as well. Oh man. Santa brought this thing as well. So this is like a tripod for those road levels. Usually construction guys, like road workers, use this stuff. There's no laser though, it's just a tripod. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do with this thing. Yeah, couldn't, I have no idea. Maybe I'll use it as my GoPro camera stand. What do you think? This thing is just huge. Those things as well. But yeah, about this video though, I think I'm pretty much finished. Got the shed in a bit better state, I would say. So I'm gonna go now. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye bye. Almost forgot, guys. Gotta fix that stupid hole. Quite a big hole. About 3 meters. And overall, this roof is pretty solid, honestly. It's not leaking through the panels. It's just from the up top. It looks like probably from the center as well, but you know, that's dropping on concrete, so don't really care about that. I just need to do like a temporary fix on it quickly until I get to finally work on this building. I need to replace the roof panels anyway. You know, ideal would be to use wood, something wider. But then again, if I put like a new board here, everything else is gray, it's gonna look kind of weird. Wait a minute, I had those old fence boards, which are... Look at that, guys. That stuff looks exactly the same. I'm just gonna glue a bunch of them together. Man, look at that. Such a cute little hat. Plus it kind of matches the roof, right? Genius. I'm so glad I did not throw those boards away. Although they've been outside for like 10 years. The wood inside is still in mint condition. Maybe I should continue, just put like a new layer on it. Maybe it will survive until I can actually work on the roof. No, that's a lot better. Should be pretty good.
Issand, mis siin on tehtud? Siin on nagu ladu või?
On nagu ladu, jah?
Jõle äge.
Näed, sinu laud on siin.
Kas ma ulatan selle laua midagi?
No ulatad ikka. Sa veel kasvad.
Kas siin saab magada ka või?
Magada ei saa. See on nagu paari laud.
Paari laud, jah. Pukitoole on vaja siia.
Toole on seal.
Issand, kui puhas siin on nüüd. Ei ole tükk aega näinud. Mullad ja ilusad alused ja saab kõike sinna panna. Ehitusmaterjalid on sul täis kõik.
Suuski ei hakanud ära viskama, ma ei tea. Ega nad vist ei ole eriti väärtuslikud.
Võib-olla need Tallinn Sport ja Pisu.
No midagi.
Need on siia poole peal.
No need sinna laua peale tõsta.
Ja selle rauastünni etsid ka veel.
Siin on midagi hea sisse loopida, mingisugust toitkaid, noh.
Ei ole nii korras näinud tükk aega.
Mitte kunagi ei ole nii korras olnud.
Ja üle on need piimanõud ja asjad ja vanad asjad ja